All right, everybody, it's Blake. I'm back again. I know, 2 in a row. It's crazy. And we're doing another episode in the Worlds Wide Tour. So today we're going to be playing the blue-white control deck with Yorion. So this is a very classic deck. It's, you know, got some March of Otherworldly Lights, a lot of the cards that we know and love from this blue-white control deck, with an addition of some leyline bindings and some temporary lockdowns in the main board from the newest set, which is really awesome. In the sideboard, it's got, obviously, the Yorion. It's got a bunch of Aether Gusts, Denic Pious Apprentice, an Hullbreaker Horror, a 4th Aether Gust, 2 more Rest in Pieces, a Dovin's Veto, some Mystical Disputes, and a Johnny's Last Stand. So this is a deck I'm super excited to play. I used to love control decks. I've actually moved away from control decks a little bit towards like more mid-rangey or, you know, Jund type decks. But I still love a good control deck, so I'm super excited to make some Shark tokens. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and let's Pioneer Explorer together. Let's control with some blue-white Yorion, shall we? We'll play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's a little land-heavy, but this is the sort of deck where you're fine with something being land-heavy, so probably just going to start with a tap for Fiend's Tower. Oh, they mulligan, so that's not bad. And then probably a tap Spar's Headquarters, depending on what we draw. Let's just go ahead and start with Fiend's Tower. Okay, goes to our opponent's turn. Let's see what they are up to. It'll depend a little bit on what we do, though not too much. Our turns are kind of set in stone for at least a little bit, unless we draw something that changes that. Thanks so much for watching my last video, guys. I really appreciate it. I've been loving playing Explorer. I've been loving making content for you, and guys, and I'm so glad I'm back doing it. And the appreciation in the comments and the excitement really, really helps. So thank you. Okay, Mike Pick 7. Is this going to be one of those ones where you just time me out all game? Swamp Thoughtseize. Yep. Goodbye, Absorb. Though they might want to take Supreme Verdict. It'll depend a little bit on what their hand's looking like. Yep, that makes sense. Alright, we're just going to definitely go a tapped Spar's Headquarters now. Actually, do we want to do that? And the reason why is we could always cycle one on turn 3. No, I'm going to play it because it makes our leyline bindings cost only 2. Because we don't have any red, so they're not going to cost only 1, but this will be pretty nice for that. And we can always put Yorion into hand next turn if we need to. Witch's Oven's kind of annoying, I'll be honest with you. Let me see. I guess we're just going to go Castle Vantress, put Yorion into hand. I don't love it, and it opens us up to a Thoughtseize a little bit, but right now we're not doing anything, so if they want to Thoughtseize my Yorion, it's kind of whatever. But we definitely haven't drawn amazing, but we still have some time to do that. What happens if they just play a Mayhem Devil? Okay, Thoughtseize. What do they take here? Probably Wandering Emperor, because it's my only card that generates me value here. Yeah, that's not great. Alright, I'm just gonna play a tapped Hallowed Fountain. Pass the turn. This has been awkward. Mayhem Devil, okay. That's fine. Alright, that was nice. I'm gonna just start with this. Just see what we see. I want to find a leyline binding, actually. Or some way to deal with this oven. Because without the oven, obviously, their deck loses a lot of its usefulness, you know. It makes it a lot easier for me to remove stuff. Field of Ruin for sure on the bottom. Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I actually think I can do better. Well, that was not better, that's for sure. I'm just gonna play a land here. And I'm going to just scry with Omen of the Sea at the end of the turn now. We've drawn a lot of lands. I know I could have put Wandering Emperor on top, but I actually just don't think that was going to get where we wanted to go. And I'm just going to hold up what looks a little bit like, yeah, counterspells. So I'm just going to scry with this here. I know I could Yorion it, but I think I'd rather just set up a draw here. Yeah, I'll do this. Go ahead and draw Omen of the Sea here. What's nice is that we're not under any pressure. So The fact that we're not under much pressure has made this a lot easier. Memory Deluge. Yeah, I'll keep a Memory Deluge. Though I'm running out of time to draw something that's, like, relevant. I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna pass the turn. And I'm assuming they're not gonna do anything that they don't want countered. And at the end of the turn, I'm just gonna cast a Memory Deluge. So they can get in there for another 3. This is actually where a control deck like this kind of shines. Yep, we're just gonna cast a Memory Deluge now. And, ooh, none of these are particularly good. Interesting. So I can go 3, 6, so it would cost me 8 mana to channel this, and then Supreme Verdict, which doesn't really do much for me. So I guess I'm just gonna get these 2. Temporary Lockdown is very nice, because now we finally have a way to deal with this Witch's Oven. So we're gonna cast that. We're gonna see what they end up doing. They might sack their Mayhem Devil in response, which I would be fine with. I would actually be really happy if they did that. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to, but we can always dream, right? Question is, do I play Hall here? I kind of don't mind taking one more hit from it. I'm not, like, super worried about it. And what's nice is when I Yorion this Temporary Lockdown. Interesting. Stitcher Supplier. For, like, Croxas and stuff? Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, Village Rites. Yep, ping me for 1. I'll let you mill. And then I'm going to Dovin's Veto the Village Rites. I don't really need you to draw 2 cards. And this leaves them with 1 card in hand. We're in a pretty strong position now. It's one of those things where, you know, you draw a bunch of lands, but you know what? That means you just get to cast your 6 spells when it comes around to it. Alright, Leyline Binding, eh? So if I go Yorion... Yeah, I kind of like that, eh? We're gonna just go Yorion. Bounce Temporary Lockdown. And then we will scry 2 and draw. Yeah, we'll definitely draw an Absorb. We don't need the Dwarf Disruption. But we do like the Absorb. We're all about Absorbs here. And I will play a Plains. Pass the turn. Temporary Lockdown will return. It'll eat up both of these early cheap spells, and then it'll go to my opponent, and they're gonna have a lot of trouble winning from here. This is a pretty tight lock we've got now. They also drew a lot of lands. Okay. They're not going to attack, I'm sure. End of turn, I'm just gonna Leyline Binding their Mayhem Devil, and then we can start killing them. Perfect. This is all we want to see out of this kind of deck. Ooh, a Village Rites. Okay. Alright, fair enough. That's pretty good. From here, I'm just going to go... So it costs 7 total mana. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't do this and hold up Absorb. So I think what I'm going to do is play this. I'm not going to pay the life just because I'm already at 8. I'm a little worried about going too low. And then I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to Absorb if I have to, but hopefully... So I can Absorb it and then Vantress. Yep, Cauldron Familiar is fine. I'm hoping to Deluge here. Do a little Deluge-y. Or Deluge, but Deluge's more fun because it makes everybody mad. Okay, we're just going to Deluge. Yeah, this game is super over. Just going to put that into hand and probably just this into hand. And then play a Deserted Beach. I'm just gonna Slay for 4. Bring him to 9. And then pass the turn, holding up counterspells and all that good stuff. But likely I'll just cycle a massive Shark Typhoon and kill our opponent. Yep, I'll take 1. And then... Do I need to absorb anything? Doesn't feel like I might. Alright. I can still cast this for X equals 5. So we're just going to absorb that. gain some life, cycle this for 5, and we have won the game. Let's go to game 2. Woohoo! We like those, we like those. Okay, so black-red. I don't actually know how much I love that. I love Rest in Peace. That's gonna be great. Yeah, Dennick seems pretty good. And whenever a creature planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice. Create a 4/4. Oh. That's pretty good. I'll bring in a Johnny's Last Stand. And then what do we want to take out? Probably 2 Dovin's Vetoes. I actually don't know how much I like all of the Shark Typhoons. I think once we've stabilized, we kind of just win the game. So let's just make sure we can stabilize. I actually don't know if I love Wandering Emperor, just the way that their removal suite works. So maybe we just bring in the last... Yeah, that should work. Alright, here we are in game number 2. Our opponent mulliganed again. We are not going to be mulliganing. Drawer Disruption is probably the card you most want to see in your hand. Ooh, they mulliganed twice. I'm expecting a potential concede here. I hope not. I want to play this game out, but I also wouldn't blame my opponent for being down a game against blue-white control. Ooh, do they have the chutzpah to play this one out? I respect that, Mike. Mike pick 7. I respect that a lot. Alright. Let's see here. We're just going to go as far as headquarters. Also, I don't know if any of you ever do this, but do you guys just sit here when you're playing Magic on Arena while flicking, just holding Magic cards? I am currently holding a Dusk Legion Zealot, a Tasha the Witch Queen, Exquisite Blood, Twilight Prophet, and Sorin the Merciless. What do we want to get rid of? Yeah, I think I'm just getting rid of Dennick. I actually don't mind them playing Kroxa here because now we have removal up. We have a counterspell up for if they want to try to do any funny business. And I like that. So no funny business, opponent. Alright, that's technically not funny business. Drain me for 1. Oh, no. Oh, play an oven, dude. Play an oven. Cast it. Weak. Do I want to cycle this? I don't love it, but I think I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to. Just to draw a card, see what we can see. Alright, Leyline Binding there is very nice, because now I'm not worried about an oven as much. I'm just going to play a Narset Spaghetti. I'm going to minus it. I'm going to pick up another Spaghetti. And that'll be good. I have this Otawara. I'm likely going to have to play it as a land here. Shieldred's not bad. I'm going to set an upkeep stop. Do I want to set an upkeep stop? I could Leyline Binding it. That doesn't sound bad. I think it's got to be the play. I still have another... Because they went for my face, which is probably the right move. Alright, so I'm going to just minus Narset. Yeah, I guess I take Absorb here. And then play... I actually think I play the Jwar Disruption tapped. And pass the turn. If they want a Village Rights, they have to kill Narset. Alright, Stitcher Supplier's pretty good, actually. It lets them get significantly closer to getting Kroxa back. They need 2 more cards. Okay, Rafine's Tower. I actually think I want to start exiling their stuff. So yeah, I'm going to just play a tapped Rafine's Tower and pass the turn. and then see what they end up doing for attacks. And I will likely eat a Cauldron Familiar before damage. Yep, so I'm just going to play Wandering Emperor. I'm going to minus and eat one of the Cauldron Familiars. Take 2, but gain 2, so ends up working out pretty great. Ooh, Thoughtseize, okay. What do they take, though? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so I can go land here. And then I think I just want to... I kind of just want to make a Samurai. No, I don't think that's the right play here. I'm just gonna plus it here and pass the turn holding up Absorb and Memory Deluge, which they know about. But I'm glad we did, because now they can't really cast Proxo. Like, I will just counter it easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's not what they want, because that makes this game difficult, lemon difficult for our opponent. Though it looks like they're going for it. I can't imagine that that's what you want to do. Well, I guess they have to fight through it at some point anyway. So I can see that. Man, I respect our opponent a lot. They're really going for it. They're trying their best. For being in an awkward position, I like it. Yep, that's fine. Alright, from here, I'm just going to play Jwari Ruins. I have 6 mana up. I'm actually going to pass again. And I'm just going to march the Cauldron Familiar. And probably cast a Memory Deluge. Ooh, our opponent has not drawn well. I feel bad for old Mike Pick 7. They did not deserve the punishment that they received here. That said, I'm very glad I'm punishing him, you know, because... Ooh, you gotta attack both into it. Come on. Confirm X equals 1. Eat your Cauldron Familiar, keeping my Narset, which is not super irrelevant, but it's not 0. Go to 16. Memory Deluge, end of turn. I wouldn't be surprised if they conceded here. Put those 2 into my hand. The Jwari Disruption obviously is not insane here. Yep, they saw the rating on the wall. Alright, that is match number 1 in the books. Alright, let's do some blue-white controlling, but we're not going to do it with this hand. Yeah, we'll do it with this hand. I think we just put a Rogren Triumph on the bottom. And we will start with a Spar's Headquarters tapped. And see what they are up to. Mono red, eh? Call the Storm Giants. Pass. Could be not mono red, obviously, but could easily be a Rakdos type deck. Another Den of the Bugbear. Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah, I'm gonna Jwari Disruption that. That's an interesting one. I think I'm just gonna go Narset here. That seems pretty good, right? After attempting to do that a few times, I finally did it. Interesting. I think I just want Leyline Binding. Not 100% sure on that one. That's a tough question. Because I'm tapped out this turn, they could get something good off here and then feel like a little bit of a putz if I take the... Yeah, okay. Oh, interesting. Let's do this. Temporary Lockdown's awkward. Though I guess it's not, because I'm just going to do this for X equals 3 anyway. And I think I get rid of both of these, which is very unfortunate, but I want to be able to Omen of the Sea, and Temporary Lockdown doesn't feel like it's going to do much against this, like, combo-y Cleansing Wildfire deck. And I want to represent a potential counterspell. Okay. Or at the very least, just Omen of the Sea. There's a chance where this list that the opponent's playing really regrets doing a temporary lockdown, yeah, that's kind of a reason to regret it. Though Narset was gonna die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, they're sending both at Narset. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm fine with that. I got my card value out of Narset. I guess I'll take a Deluge, though I don't love it. Shark Typhoon. Okay, I'm just gonna pass. Actually, am I gonna pass? Kinda just want a Memory Deluge to hit a land drop. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah, that definitely makes me glad I went with that. Because now I can play a tap for Fiend's Tower, and Leyline Binding now costs 1. And that's pretty good. I'm very confused as to what our opponent is up to, though. Okay, Fires of Invention makes sense. Our opponent's playing a cool deck, I'll give him that. Snow-covered lands, what could that mean? Chandra, Torch of Defiance, okay. What did they exile? Just a land, okay. Alright, from here, I will definitely just Leyline Binding the Chandra. Thank you very much. And then... kinda wanna play this. Tapped. Play this. Minus it, though I guess I should have used this before I made that decision, but that's okay. That's not bad. I don't love them being able to untap with the Fires out, but they only have so many cards in hand. I will probably... I'm not gonna hit one of these Spirits with my March, but I will hit a Den of the Bugbear. Cavalier of Flame. Okay. Alright, that's kind of cool. That is certainly something to spend your unused mana from Fires on when they like the card that they have in hand. Yeah, that makes sense. So, what is their plan here? What's our plan here? There's a lot of damage that's going to be coming our way here soon. So, they can just attack me with everything. Bring me down to a 3. Though if I march, it'll be 5. Though they could always just activate it 2 more times and bring me to 1. Don't love that against the red deck. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense as well. I think it's just gonna go for the kill. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I will at least not die today. Most likely just next turn. For this Narset and my draw step, we'll have to do some insane things to get me out of here. Alright. Not quite. Then I just die to... Yep, I will... Let's just go to the next game then. Alright, unfortunate, unfortunate. So what do we want to do here? Aether Gusts seem really good. Dovin's Veto seems good. Hullbreaker Horror seems good. What seems bad? Temporary Lockdowns. Actually, temporary lockdowns don't seem that bad. Maybe get rid of the Dovin's Veto. I'm on the draw. Probably get rid of 1 Shark Typhoon, a Teferi, probably 1 Jwar Disruption. Alright, here we are in game number 2. I will go first. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Play a Rogren Triumph to start, pass the turn. And I'm likely... Ooh, that's not a bad draw. They play a Cleansing Wildfire, what do I do? What? Darksteel Citadel. Oh, it's just a way to ramp? Yeah, I kind of don't like that. Yeah, so that's good. I'm just going to play a Field of Ruin. Unfortunately, I'm not holding up Absorb, but I've got Leyline Binding and Aether Gust held up. Cleansing Wildfire to that land. Yeah, I guess I have to let that resolve and get an island. I really would like to draw a blue source here. Not quite. Though, Aether Gust isn't terrible. Hopefully they go for like a Fires of Invention. Okay, that's good. Sometimes being able to tell the future's nice. When you request something from the game to the arena gods directly to me. Oh, that's a blue source. Not the blue source I was hoping for, but a blue source all the same. I'll do this all day, baby. Pass turn. And then I shall absorb this Fires of Invention. We have played this game long enough. Ooh, now I don't even have the white mana for... Ooh, this Field of Ruin is punishing me. Okay. I'm gonna hold up a Leyline Binding in case I play like a Chandra. Karn also. What are they gonna give with this? Karn minus... Go grab... Golos. That's sweet. So they probably have like a Cascading Cataracts or something. That makes me less inclined to Leyline Binding. No. I think I just have to. And then hopefully just draw land here. Nice. Okay, that's pretty huge. I'm just gonna play a Teferi and plus him. See, this is the time where Teferi is really good. I really, really wish I could hold up an Absorb right now, but it is what it is on that front. Another Karn. Yep, that's fine. Pithing Needle. Jeez, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's what I was hoping that they wouldn't be able to do. But here we are. Interesting. So what I can do is just play Otawara, put Yorion into hand, and pass, holding up Absorb for when they go for this Golos. They can't just go for the Golos. That's so greedy. Unless they have multiple Goloses in their sidebar with Karn, but I kind of doubt that. They might do a 2-2 split. Though a lot of times these decks do like a 3-1, so that they have like 7 copies of Golos. Golos is a cool card though. I'm a big fan. Yep, go get your artifact. These Karns are just hosing me right now. What are they gonna hit? They have a few different options. Like a Throne of the God Pharaoh would be not ideal. I'd have to counter that. Combustible Gearhulk? Damn. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards? Not likely. I would probably just let it ETB if they play it. I really want them to play Golos. That would be my preference. Because I'd rather counter a Golos than a Combustible Gearhulk. Though my opponent is deep in the tank on this one. Oh, Cavalier of Flame. Yeah, I think I have to count... they might not attack the... I actually think I let that resolve. And hopefully, like, they can get rid of some of the cards in their hand. They've got enough cards that I'm not super worried about it. I hope that they go and hit me for 7, though. Are they gonna attack Teferi? Okay. That's, like, fine. They already Pithing Needled it. I know I could, like, bounce it with this and whatnot. Ooh. Drawing Temporary Lockdown makes it a little awkward now. Yeah, I think I just have to go and play this. Minus on the Cavalier. Pass the turn. Because they have 5, 6, 7, 8, now 9 mana with the tap land. If they play a Combustible Gearhulk, what do I do? Chandra's not great. Now they can play Golos? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Get a Den of the Bugbear. Oh, what? Well, now I'm confused. Maybe they have the Cascading Cataracts in hand or something? In which case, I definitely have to kill Golos. Yeah, we kind of have to. We do not have free will in this regard. I'm just gonna make a 2/2. Pass the turn. See what they do. They're probably just gonna drop a Combustible Gearhulk, and I'm gonna have to take a bunch of damage. Yeah, they did have the Cascading Cataracts. Them playing a bajillion Planeswalkers is just making this one difficult. Okay, so have your opponent draw 3 cards? No. Can I take 5? Yeah, that's... Ooh, they have a... Yeah, they're just gonna kill that. That's pretty good, but it is what it is. Yep, you can +1 for nothing. And then the question is, what are we hoping to see? I'm gonna just Omen here. How much do I care about Narset? Not that much. Though I guess it's something to do to hold up Absorb with. So I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna get Island here. Okay. Spring Verdict. Yeah, I kinda like... Ooh. I actually think playing Yorion here is not bad. Oh, it feels bad, though. So they attack me for 6. I go to 14. Could just play Wandering Emperor. No, I think I'm just gonna go for Yorion. We're just gonna do this and this. This comes back. They have to choose one to keep. These both return. I will exile your Gearhulk, I think. And then scry and draw. I don't think I want either of these. I think I just want to hit a land drop here. Not quite. I just think drawing another Absorb. I've already got Absorbs. I've got that stuff kind of taken care of. They can't attack with Den of the Bugbear. I think if I untap without them doing anything insane this turn, I feel pretty good. The question is, do I just play a temporary lockdown to get rid of Pithing Needle? Okay, Fires of Invention's kind of scary. What'd they hit? Another Fires of Invention, it looks like? Yeah. Alright, this is where things start to turn a little bit. Because I can just Yorion kill their Chandra. Okay. Get Sky Sovereign, that's fine. You can get the boat. It's like kind of whatever. Yeah, you can hit me for a bit. I'll block this. Okay. Glacial Fortress, eh? Definitely play that. Kill their Chandra. And then... So I have what? 7 mana. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. Because I'm going to be able to Wandering Emperor and absorb something here. So if they go for a Den of the Bugbear, I can Nom Nom it. If they go for... Because this gives first strike, right? Yeah. Robber of the Rich. Yep, I will absorb that. I'm not super looking to get all my stuff done in, so... And if they want to, like, animate Den of the Bugbear, okay, that's fine. You can turn that into a dude. You can animate a Den of the Bugbear. You can even animate the second one. Yep, that's all fine and dandy. Actually, the question is... Do I Leyline Binding the Sky Sovereign? Or a Den of the Bugbear? I kind of want to get a Den of the Bugbear because I can Leyline Binding a Sky Sovereign. Oh, actually, I screwed that up. I was supposed to wait till the tokens were made. Ugh. Because now they can attack Wandering Emperor. Yeah, that's a oof. Okay, so from here, I kind of just want to kill Karn. We finally fought through, like, actually 1,000,000 Planeswalkers. And how much does Iganjo cost? So he costs 3. I kind of just want to go like this. And then I can Iganjo the Goblin. Man, I'm annoyed at myself. Alright, so my opponent is going to animate Den of the Bugbear. We're going to Iganjo it. Yep, and then we will have at least fought through all the dens. Kill your Den of the Bugbear. And then... Okay, so we take 1 down to 10. Hopefully they don't have anything too good here. Bone Crusher Giant. By face. And then cast a Bone Crusher. That is fine if that's what they end up doing. Yep. From here, I'm gonna play a Narset. See what we can see. Speaking of C, I am now going to just Leyline Binding the Bone Crusher. And then play a tapped Hallowed Fountain and pass. If they want to attack Narset, I still get an activation out of her. So, what are they trying to do now? We've fought through a lot. Ooh, Cleansing Wildfire is pretty good. But it doesn't really matter because they can't draw. So it's like kind of whatever. Yeah, going for my face makes sense. Let's just do this. I'm gonna grab a Dovin's Veto. Then pass the turn, I'm gonna Wandering Emperor the Goblin and we'll have won this game. It's kinda all set now. Yep, we're just gonna go like that. I'll be surprised if they don't concede here. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go to game 3. That was a grind, for sure. And involving a pretty horrendous misplay that didn't end up mattering, but that is not an excuse. Man, I think the extra Dovin's Veto comes in with all these Planeswalkers they're trying to resolve. Alright, here we are in game 3. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep this hand. It is fine. Play this. I don't like seeing Den of the Bugbear. That card is just kind of annoying to deal with, though we have the March to deal with it, so... Yeah, we got Richard coming in. You stole a Memory Deluge. That's actually fine. I didn't really want to draw that guy anyway. Play this tapped. There's a chance that if they go straight to combat, I March it, actually. Yeah, I don't think I want them to... Now I'm definitely gonna do it. So what do I exile? Ooh, that's tough. Probably Supreme Verdict. Oh, wait. Supposed to do that? Oh, I'm out of it. That's alright. Yeah, I think we get rid of Supreme Verdict. Exile that. Yeah, hitting a land there's whatever. Yeah, that's why we did it on purpose, guys. Don't tell anybody. Alright, we're just gonna hold up Absorb now. Because they have a lot of really good cards starting on turn 4, so we want to be able to prevent them from casting those. Okay, discard of 1 mountain, so they're like all the rest of the cards in their hand. Wait, are these 2 different mountains? Oh. Blasphemy. Okay, we'll take some damage here. And then... Cleansing Wildfire feels like. This definitely feels like a Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah, I'm going to absorb that. I don't like it, but... They don't draw a card. It's not bad. Oh, they have the second one? Alright. I'll just get an island. I'm actually glad I counted the first one if they were going to have a second one. Temporary Lockdown. Is this card about to be good, actually? Yeah, we will, we're gonna take the action. There's a good chance that we just want a Wandering Emperor here. And I kind of want to hold up a potential counterspell. So let's see what they're up to. They have 5 mana, 6 with the treasure, 7 if they attack first. They're gonna attack me for 2. I'm not gonna Wandering Emperor here yet. Let's see what they do. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping to see. Okay. Yep. They can plus it. Wonder if they're gonna make some mana or do something else, though. Okay. Plus it to play a Robber of the Rich. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because they don't even get to attack with it, it makes my temporary lockdown even better. Okay. So now the question is, what do we do here? I kind of want to just play this, make a dude, plus on the dude, slay for 3 on their Planeswalker, and I'm assuming they're gonna block. But what do they block with? Do they want to keep the Reflection of the Kiki-Jiki, or do they want the card advantage from Robber the Rich? If they block with Kiki-Jiki, I like our chances a little bit more. Though I highly doubt they'll do that. Let's see what they do, though. They have a couple options here. They could just take it as well. Though that seems a little less likely. Man, this has been a hard match. This has been a hard, like... This deck feels really tough into all of these hyper-aggressive, weird decks. Ooh, no damage. Or no blocks. I like that. I like that a lot. So then the question becomes... What do we do? Man, Memory Deluge is kind of tempting. I think I'm gonna Memory Deluge. Ooh, Field of Ruin. I was hoping to land. Field of Ruin was not the land I was hoping to hit, but at least I'm hitting a land drop. And Leyline Binding is gonna be pretty nice here. So let's see what they end up doing now. They get attacking the 2 Robber of the Riches, and that's certainly not ideal, but it is what it is. Terror of the Peaks. Scary. Quite scary. Make another Terror of the Peaks. Scary. Attack me for 5? 6, 7? Yuck. Ooh, I'll take getting rid of a Teferi here. Yeah, that's fine. And then they can bonk me down to 1. Well, unfortunately, they kind of just got there in the end, didn't they? Alright, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this deck. I know that second match was long and did not quite get there, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. I actually don't know if blue-white control is where you want to be in the format right now. I think it requires pretty strong hands and your opponent to kind of stumble a little bit. Because we just, you know, we just saw ourselves slowly fall behind with all the strong planeswalkers. Liliana being out there is pretty scary, so I don't know if this is the kind of deck I would play on the ladder right now, but it is definitely a fun one to play. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And thanks so much for watching till the end. It means a ton to me. I really love all of you guys, and thank you for pioneering Explorer with me.